welcome to the CSP Today Global Tracker, the new online subscription resource that is set to take the CSP industry by storm. I'm going to give you a brief demonstration of how it works, and to get your free trial, click through at the end of the demo. The CSP Today Global Tracker is made up of several components. The Projects Tracker, containing fully verified and up-to-date data from 200 projects around the globe, with up-to-the-minute information on construction, completion and commissioning dates, company involvement and much more from every project around the globe. The Markets Tracker, which aggregates incentives, policy and energy market data for every CSP market, allowing you to focus your efforts wisely and effectively when moving into new areas. The Quarterly Update, where the CSP Today team analysed changes and trends in the CSP market globally, aggregating 3 months' worth of data into an easy-to-read digest. Annual reports, in-depth technical forecast data, market analysis and much more in a series of 100-page reports which, as a subscriber, you will have full access to each year. And premium content. As a subscriber, you will have access to brand new and more in-depth news material as part of your subscription, meaning that top-level news and analysis is at your fingertips 365 days a year. I'm going to take you on a brief journey through the Project Tracker and Markets Tracker so that you can get an idea of how it works. But once you've seen the demo, you'll also get access to a free trial with 2 weeks to test it out for yourself. The CSP Today Project Tracker is made up of in-depth data, fully verified and checked by developers and EPCs around the globe. 200 plants in planning, development, operation and every stage in between are held within the Project Tracker, ready to help streamline your business development in 2013. Each green dot on this map represents a CSP plant. You can zoom in on each plant and see basic information, or you can even see every plant on an easy-to-read table, which you can sort by several main fields. But with 200 plants with full data access, there's a lot of data to get through. So we've worked to guarantee that you can quickly and easily find the projects you need in order to get access to the up-to-the-minute project info. Let's say that we want to find projects in South Africa that are under development, and we'd like to know which companies are currently involved, along with the type of incentives in the region, so that we can focus our business development efforts effectively. We can use the filter function to do that, saving you time and manpower along the way. Once we've found the project, we can explore the wealth of data that's available, and this is where the value of the Project Tracker comes into its own. We can immediately see detailed and fully verified information on this particular project. Along with current status, you can see critical dates, including announcement, construction, and operational dates. If we click through to technology, we get access to various crucial parts of up-to-the-minute data, including capacity, technology, and location, right down to the type of heat transfer fluid and cooling technology. In the next tab, we have the information we've been looking for, the name of the developers and EPC involved in the project. The next tab details the incentive structure we were keen to find out more about. We'll look into how we can find out even more on this later on. The final tab is fairly limited at this stage because the plant is in development, but every major component supplier will be detailed here as and when details become available. Let's head back to the Project Tracker and take a look at parabolic trough plants in operation in Spain. We're specifically looking for the Palma del Rio project in this case, as we'd like to see all of the companies involved and compare it to similar projects in Spain. You can reset the filters, and here we go again, this time selecting Spain, parabolic trough and operational as our main filters. Click to Table View to see the results in an even more digestible format, and here's Palma del Rio. It's an operational plant, so there are many more details and images too. We can move through the Technology tab, see the companies involved, and here even view the CapEx data and an extensive suppliers list. Plus, because the CSP Today project tracker links with the markets tracker, the news and recent analysis, all related articles will appear below, meaning that you can stay on track with every recent development that's happened in the project or market. As we wanted a comparison, we can jump straight back to the similar projects, ready to examine the companies involved in every other similar project too. Remember we wanted to check out the incentives in South Africa? Let's do that now with the CSP Today Markets Tracker. Much like the project tracker, each orange dot here represents a market. You can see each in a list view too, and like the projects, each one is constantly updated. Let's take a look at South Africa to check out the incentives. Along with basic information on the market, including solar resources, expected annual electricity demand, and much more, we can view a breakdown of the market size in just one view. We can compare megawatt total with status and technology, not only with other markets, but directly with the global CSP market overview, in one click. From here, we can find the critical incentive information that we were looking for, broken down from many documents into an easily digestible format, ready for you to use in your business development. There are even links to the original documents for your reference. Of course, if you're planning on doing business in this market, you need to understand how the energy market structure works. This tab does just that, even going into detail about daily electricity consumption and the structure of the incentive programme currently in place. And finally, if we want to see in just one easy step who is involved in the market, just view the EPCs and developers summary. Plus, the markets tracker gets info from the project tracker, along with news and analysis directly linked, so that if something changes, you'll know about it. And you can supplement your knowledge of the market by discovering the projects within it and the most recent commentary and analysis on anything related to it. Let's compare this emerging market with a more established market such as Spain. When we view the Spanish market, we get a sense of the archive of information that is available on the tracker. Extensive company lists and an ever-changing regulatory guide mean that even for a more established market, this source is invaluable. Again, this links with the projects in the market so that you can see in one glance each project within that market. There's much, much more to explore. So to get access to your free trial and try out this tool for 2 weeks from the comfort of your office, email Max Crompton on max@csptoday.com. He'll be in touch with your 2-week free trial login. Welcome to the CSP Today Global Tracker. We hope you join this revolution in CSP information.